Let's make my cottage shambles quilt pattern using a jelly roll or a layer cake. For this pattern, you will need 42 10-inch squares or 42 2.5-inch strips, yielding a 48-inch by 63-inch quilt. Alternatively, you can use 72 10-inch squares or 72 2.5-inch strips, and it will yield you a twin size quilt measuring 64 inches by 81 inches, giving you a few more options. The fabric I'm using today is Gingham Foundry for Riley Bake Fabrics. Do note that this collection is pretty old. Sadly, it became a part of my hoarding fabric stash. But let's get started. Here I will show you how to cut from both the 10-inch squares and 2.5-inch strips. For each pre-cut, you will cut out 4 2.5-inch by 5-inch rectangles and 2 2.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles. Both of these pre-cuts will yield very little to no waste, and I will have all of the measurements down below in the video's description. You'll repeat this step to all of your pre-cuts. Now let's build out the quilt block. First, select 4 2.5-inch by 5-inch rectangles and 2 2.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles, all in mixed prints to make it scrappy. Form the block shown below and sew your 2.5-inch by 5-inch rectangles into rows with a 1/4-inch seam allowance. Then sew your rows together to complete a 4.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangle. Next, sew your 2 2.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles together, creating another 4.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangle. Take those two rectangles now that you just created and sew them together to create a 8.5-inch by 9.5-inch quilt block. You'll repeat this step until you have a total of 42 quilt blocks for the throw size quilt or 72 quilt blocks for the twin size quilt. And for my seasoned quilters, especially if you are using the jelly roll strips, feel free to create strip sets if you prefer. It will make this quilt come together faster. I only designed it this way to make it versatile for both the layer cake and jelly roll pre-cuts. Once all of your blocks are complete, place your odd rows with the 4 patch rectangles to the right side. Then for your even rows, rotate the blocks 180 degrees to place the 4 patch rectangles on the left side. Sew your blocks together into rows, and lastly, sew your rows together to complete your quilt top. And here is what my finished quilt top looks like all completed. Stay till the end so you can see a larger image of the quilt. For the backing, I went with a coordinating print, and for the thread choice, I selected glide threads in the color Mercury. Here is what my quilt looks like all completed. And here's a close-up of the quilting. I used Swirl Paisley by Amanda Murphy. However, I didn't know until now, when I created this video, that the Panto pattern doesn't exist anymore, and or it only comes available on the Bernina Q-matic robotic long arms, so I do apologize for that. But once again, 42 10-inch squares or 2.5-inch strips will yield you a 48-inch by 63-inch quilt, or you can use 72 10-inch squares or 2.5-inch strips, yielding you a twin size quilt measuring at 64 inches by 81 inches. And if you could please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified for your next amazing quilt project.